And what is up, guys? And today, um, as sort of a 1,000 view special, I'm sort of celebrating 1,000 views on a single video. And for today, I will be doing a sort of unboxing. So today, I have the Huawei Y7 2019, as you see right there, and it's from 2019. And I hope I said their name correct. I think it's Huawei. Yeah. And this is not completely new, fresh out of the box. This is my phone I've been using, and this is sort of the unboxing experience that you will have if you ever buy this phone. Now, there's none of the stickers on there. I'm gonna save that for if you want to buy this, and I'm not gonna ruin the sticker peeling experience for you if you want to buy this. So that's why I took off the stickers. And yeah, but essentially everything else is in here, except for the screen protector. I took that out, and now it's somewhere, but everything else is in here. And yeah, so today I'll be doing an unboxing. So here's actually the specifications, the specs before we open it. So this one is the black one, and there's 3 gigs RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage, and it has a dual SIM card tray, and so that's all good stuff. And let's get into doing the unboxing. So yeah, now we just have to pull it out like that, and there we are. Here's what it looks like out of the box. It's a little bit dirty, some little stuff on it, but here's what it looks like essentially out of the box. And mine's turned on, but I will show you what it looks like when you shut it off and you power it back on. I'll show you like the little animation it has. So now it's turned off, and yeah, we'll actually power it on later. So we're just gonna sort of set this aside, and the other stuff that it gives you is okay. So it comes with a case, and it has all the user manuals in it, and which I got it in some in Spanish because I live in a Spanish speaking country, and that's actually where I bought this phone. But it has, like, the normal rubber case, which I'll actually probably put this on my phone because I just want to have extra protection. And yeah, so it comes with a case, and of course it comes with the screen protector, but it's just a screen protector. I think everybody knows what a screen protector looks like. And then there's another thing that sort of comes out, and it has the SIM eject tool right here, and I will show you. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the SIM tray so you can see that's a double SIM. And what else comes in the box is some earphones, and these are like they look like the Apple ones, but like they're not. They're just sort of like a copy. You see, like the shape of the actual earphone itself is not like the Apple one, and it has little letters right here to tell you which one's left and which one's right. But yeah, it's sort of like a copy off of the Apple ones. And this phone does have the jack, the headphone jack in it, so that's nice. Like, I believe we're seeing it with newer phones that they're taking out the jack, and you have to get like a special dongle to be able to listen to music if you have wired headphones. But yeah, so next thing in the box is they give you a charging box. This is a actually special one, designed for Huawei. It even says, I don't think you can see it because this webcam is horrible. but it actually says Huawei. It's like engraved into the top right there. So this is actually designed for Huawei. So they didn't just steal like a box from Samsung. And then it also comes with the charging cable. And this is a, I believe, micro USB cable. So it's not USB Type C. And yeah, it's fairly long. The cord is. I can't really get it all in the shot because uh, the shot isn't wide enough. And yeah, that's actually it. So we'll be powering on the phone itself, and yeah, it comes with a bunch of different things that's really interesting, like a lift to wake feature. So that means all you have to do is pick up your phone and it'll turn on. It also comes with a face unlock and a fingerprint reader here on the back. I'll see if I can get the fingerprint reader. You can sort of see it right there. And it has a dual camera. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you the specs of the camera. So 13 megapixel camera, so that's actually like 13 times better than the webcam I'm using right now. And yeah, it has a nice glossy finish, and it's built with plastic, so I mean, it doesn't feel as premium as, you know, an iPhone X would, but still feels really good in the hand. And actually, without the case, it actually feels fairly small. And the fingerprint reader is very responsive. It's very fast, and I'll show you that when we get started. So I'm going to power it on, and here's what it looks like. Sort of a reflection. So it just sits at the screen for a little while. It just says Huawei, powered by Android. So that's really all it says right now. And then it does this. Oh, that's out of the shot. Yeah. And then like the letters just come on, like they fade back onto the screen, and then it just says Huawei, and then it just powers on. And a fairly big screen. I think it's like 6 inches exactly. And you see, this is the phone. It's probably way too bright. I'm actually turned down the brightness so it can actually pick up the. So here it is at like half brightness, which probably still way too bright. It has the teardrop notch, and right now mine's at 36%, but usually when you buy it, it'll come at 100, so no need to worry about that. And this has a thing. If you scroll to one side, it'll give you the news right there, and has a fairly responsive screen. I've been using it, and yeah, I think we'll get into ejecting the SIM tray. So we had a tool over here. I'm gonna get that. Here it is. Now the tray is right here on the left side of the phone. There's like a tiny little hole up there, if you can see that. And we just inject the thing into the tiny little hole, and we just push down, and you'll hear something click, and then it'll pop up. And then you can take the tool out, and then you can take the tray out. Here it is. And I have a my chip in here, and I have 64 gigs of expandable storage in here. You know, I gotta get my gigabytes. And yeah, so here's the thing for the gigabytes, and then there's the dual chip setup right there. And so you would be able to actually have 2 phone numbers on here, and you would actually be able to like switch them out. So I'll probably just put this tray back in here. I got it in. Just clicks in like that, and it's back in. Now the power button and the volume button are on the right side of the phone, so they're both on the same side. Volume button's on top, and the power button's on bottom. Okay. and then if it has the lift to wake, so I'm actually going to show you that, and you lift it up and it turns on. Let's showcase this again, and it turns on right there. So I'm gonna go through some other, getting some notifications from Discord. I'm gonna go through some other features like the fingerprint reader. So we'll have to go to settings, and this is usually using Android Oreo, which I believe is Android 8. And yeah, actually I can pull up the about phone right now. So has the EMUI of 8.2 and Android version of 8.1. Okay, has the Qualcomm Snapdragon 450, and that's really it that you really have to know about the system. And every once in a while there will be a system update, and it has a special setting just for that. And let's get into the fingerprint. So first I'm gonna actually do the face unlock. And for face unlock or fingerprint, you always have to do a password. So I'm gonna just put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 just for the sake of it, just to be able to show you guys how fast. It's not as fast as iPhone the face unlock is, but I mean, it gets the job done. So okay, all you have to do is just look at the camera, and then you can choose like to slide to unlock. So like you just look at it and unlocks your phone, then you can slide, or you can just do direct unlock. So where if you look at it, it'll just turn on the phone. And then there's low light compensation, so it'll like it'll enhance the camera so it can see your face in low light, and that's what that's about. But let's try it out. So now that's that, let's see if it works. And it unlocked. So I want to try and get it. Okay, so and it unlocks fairly quickly. If you just have to look at the camera. Like there's none of that like it'll recognize your face if you're not looking at the camera. You have to look directly at the camera for it to be able to be unlocked. But it does have face unlock, so that's a good thing if you're a person about privacy. And we can also do fingerprint ID. So this one actually is way faster than the face unlock. And you see, to enroll the new fingerprint, all you have to do is just press your finger up against the thing multiple times, and it tells you like which different parts you have to put your fingerprint on. And there we go. You just have to lift up and down your finger on the fingerprint scanner, and then it'll enroll the fingerprint. So it'll unlock the phone. So I'm just going to place my finger, and it's on. So like you could see my finger, it's lifted up, and it's on. It is very responsive. Wait, you gotta line up your finger to the circle and then place it on there. Sometimes if you place it wrong, it won't do the right fingerprint. So wait, let me show you it one last time. Fingerprint on, and it's on. It is very fast. So it's probably one of the fastest fingerprint things I've ever seen. And so that's cool. And yeah, that should wrap it up. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the speakers. So this is how loud the speakers will be. They're fairly loud. So let's put some good content on here. Sneak Puppy's channel. because half of the, well, actually 75% of the pictures that show up is about orangus, but that just shows you how much I like to promote orangus on my channel. So the speakers are fairly loud, and yeah, overall it's a good phone. I've been using it, and I actually want to show you the difference between it without the case and with the case on. So this is it without the case. It's fairly thin. It has the lift to wake, so I just lifted it up and woke up. And then with the case on it, it is like chunky now, like, and also it's sort of slippery, so you gotta watch out for that. But like, if it does fall, I mean, it's extra protected. That's what the case is for. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for this phone. And the last thing I really want to do is just show you the cool animation it does when you plug it in. So, and after that, we'll be done. And here we are. So I plugged this in, and then we're just gonna turn. And then once you plug it in, it does a liquid thing, so I think that's really cool. And yeah, I think that should be it for today's video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and in the meantime, stay sneaky.